What kind of advice can you give someone looking to become a news anchor or producer?
I tell people never to think about being a news anchor. That can be their goal 5 years down the road. They need to focus on being a reporter, learning how to really tell a story and be a good journalist. Are you in this to be a journalist? When I hear somebody wants to be a news anchor, like that's their drive, news anchors sit there and read a teleprompter. That's somebody who wants to be on TV. If you're not in this truly, if you don't have a passion for journalism, you're going to be miserable in this field. It will not be a lot of fun because the TV part is 5 minutes before going on air, you're throwing on makeup and going out there on the desk and trying to look calm and be calm. And that's not the luxury we have in today's world. All those old school anchors are being fired now or being laid off. The model people want is an anchor reporter. And so I say focus on being a really good reporter first and getting comfortable at doing this, then build up to be an anchor. I think you should be a great journalist first, and that's where your passion is. And for producers, I say go out and try the reporting thing a little bit too, because if you just sit behind a desk all day, you don't know what we have to deal with out in the field every day. And so if you have that experience, by the way, to get an interview, I have to drive 20 minutes across town to fit that into my deadline. So that's 40 minutes of drive time. Producers don't get that stuff a lot if they're just behind the desk. Mm-hmm. So I say experience basic reporting for anybody first and grow from there.
Okay. And so what is a typical day? What is an experience for you? How do you start your day?
This job's new. So I don't know if, because this is my first weekend doing this job, I'm wearing like three people's hats. I have to tell my crews where to go. So I basically come up with a time schedule of, hey, here's what your day is going to look like. I put the whole show together. I write the whole show, and then I anchor it. So it's a lot of work. What is a typical reporting day like? We come in here about 9:30 in the morning. Have an editorial meeting, meaning we sit around and talk about all the news out there for the day and decide what, in our opinion, is the best stuff to go with. We look at the staff we have and we say, what can we cover? What's the best stuff to cover to put a newscast together? We have that editorial meeting for probably 45 minutes. So about 10:15 you get your story. We're a small station, so on top of doing a 5 and 6 o'clock story, meaning what you're assigned every day, you do 2 separate full stories. You also have 1 or 2 extra stories to get every day. So it's a lot of work for one person here to cram into their day. You're never short on work here, and you're always up against a deadline. So you have to turn in your full 5 o'clock story by 3 o'clock every day. And you have to get all that extra stuff too. So it's a lot of time management, a lot of tight time management. And so you have to be passionate. That's what I'm saying. Be passionate about journalism, because this is not for the faint of heart who want to be on TV.